Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? A gracious good morning to you, good people. It's your girl KB. You know what I do, and you know why I do it. It is Monday morning. It is April 14th. One more day, y'all. One more day till D-Day. It is 3:23 in the a.m. Is it 3:20? My clock has stopped. It's 3:23 in the a.m. And I did some adulting this weekend, and I had to sleep it off. I filed my taxes, man, and ooh wee. Like I said, I had to sleep the pain of it all off. Every year I have to pay because I choose to live in one of the most expensive cities in the U.S. It's up there on the list now. It used to be neck and neck with New York. Thank God it's calmed down a little bit, but it's still expensive. And I know the East Coast is paying like $3 a gallon for gas. We pay almost $6. So there's some trade-offs as far as gas. There's some trade-offs with electricity. And so our cost of living is ridiculously high. No housing to be had. If you're familiar with the Bay Area, there's a part of San Francisco known as the Tenderloin. And that's usually known as the hood or the ghetto, seriously. Apartments there can go up to $3,000. Now, there's an area right next to it, and they call it Nob Hill, which is supposed to be a pretty affluent area, but it butts right up against the Tenderloin. It butts up against the North Beach area, which is considered Little Italy, and Chinatown. So in a matter of blocks, you are smack dab in the thick of all kinds of things. Now, the Tenderloin also houses the theater district. So you can imagine, what people experience when they go to the theater. Yeah, that part. Yeah, see, I gave you a basic Bay Area geography lesson. Now I'm going to talk about something that, mm, mm, mm. Okay. But before I do that, let me talk about taxes for a hot second. Like I said, I always have to pay every year. This year, tax laws have changed up a bit. It's a little bit different. And I'm warning you now, if you, like me, if you have to pay and you wait till the last minute, they attach your penalties right off the bat. And then you pay the interest for having to make a payment agreement. So I'll be paying this off relatively soon. I have to, because it's like I can't. That part. Now, getting into my I know I'm getting old. There's some things that irritate my soul. And I find myself saying I wasn't raised like that, or just shaking my head in disgust. And yeah. One of them is the lack of education and the lack of interest in education. Now, this particular individual that managed to tweak and pluck my last good one has a website. Okay, cool. This particular individual wants to be a spokesperson and provide updates for people on the news. Okay, cool. And I want to say more specifically, he wants to update people of color on the news. Kudos to you, sis. Now you know the sex of the person. I'm not going to say any names. So, I'm watching an update. Can you read my face? I'm watching an update And this particular person is reading. Reading. It's right there laid out. Reading. And they're talking about how people in the Baltic are coming together to form defense against Russia. They're saying they know that Russia won't be satisfied with just the Ukraine. Okay? She named one of the countries that is part of this group, this co-op that's coming together to form some kind of military alliance. Now, mind you, she's reading. The first word that got me was depot or depot. You mean depot? Yeah. D-E-P-O-T. Depot. They don't have a hardware store, Home Depot, where you are? Or office store, Office Depot, where you are? Because you had to know the name or recognize the logo. But it's Depot. Okay, that was the first one. And I was like, huh? Did she? Now this person, again, purports to be college educated. And I can understand, okay, I'm rushed. You'll hear me stumble over words on a regular basis, and I'll say, hey, my thoughts are ahead of my brain. I need to slow down. But I know D-E-P-O-T is not depot. Then we get to name one of the countries, and it's Latvia. Girl, bye. Latvia. Okay? No geography. That part. No geography. Latvia. She stay over there by the corner store. Kind of pronunciation. Latvia. Get a map. I'm done. Then I heard, this was last week, and I tried to wrap my brain around it. Somebody was conveying a story, and the story involved another young lady. Bless her heart. I'm guessing she didn't have anybody to teach her, to show her, to help her, to educate her about agency, what sexual exploitation looks like. This woman has had, I want to say she's in double digits of DNCs. And if you folks don't know what that is, look it up. I don't want to be censored, so look that up. But in double digits. And I believe this individual is in their early 30s. Bless her heart. You know, folks my age, we need to step it up as far as educational efforts. You know, and stop looking the other way or telling ourselves, it's not my business. That part. That weighs heavy on me. And for you young sisters, I don't understand. So I'm going to ask somebody to educate me. I don't understand why we're embracing certain things like the slut walk and, thinking that certain aspects of things should be considered birth control. How about self-control? That part. See, like I said, I know I'm getting old, but not everything old is considered bad. Some things need to stay in place.